full-grown buck, heading for the stream.
Well, I think you're right on both counts, son. That's good reading. You follow his tracks. I'll cross over the stream and head him off.
Okay, Pop.
Son?
Sure, but I bet that noise scared the deer off.
Bet it scared everything for miles around.
Daniel Boone, what a doer, what a dream comer, truer was he. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippin'est, roaring'est, fighting'est man the frontier ever knew. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone was a doer, what a dream comer, truer was he. Daniel Boone, Daniel Boone.
Kaka, aykhona ningancami. Bazabulawa ndim not nina bayeke njalo. Sabalungisa. Makakhulume.
Where's the captain?
What captain?
We don't know anything about your captain. Let us go.
You were following us.
That was a deer's track we were following.
Must be what your pit's for.
Lungi, some shy.
Ah.
Kobosh.
Wena. Veni, kubele lomgquma nuvale nonke. Nina, sizani nabo. Asambeni, khona manje. Hamba. Asamba. Sizani nabo.
Hand over.
Andela. Lapis flashy. Ibat kobosha la 15 pamsan. At kobosha na matarat. Kudala bestrupala.
Fulala Manje.
Fulala Manje.
Fulala
Manje. Fulala Manje. Fulala Manje.
Why don't you let us help you?
Help us. Help us.
I didn't do that.
'Twas a man of your color.
Do you answer for all men of your color?
I answer for my people. The child is not your concern.
A child is a child.
You do not believe this. You say it only to save your life. To you, we are cattle.
That's not true.
Yes, it is true. I know the thoughts of the white man. If I known them sooner, would not be as you see us.
How'd you happen to end up here?
These are all that remain of my people. Once a village of hundreds. These live on the promises I make them. Home and freedom, as I live on my anger. We were many brave hunters, many fruitful women, living in peace. And then we began to hear of whites with chains and guns, of their greed for black flesh. Flesh to be whipped and chained, and driven onto great ships in weeping herds. We fought well and killed many, but we were taken and chained. And all through the long nights I whispered to them, Harambe, freedom. When they marched us to the great water, when we sailed chained to the stinking decks of the slave ship, I whispered to them, Harambe, live, we will be free. I promise you. I, Kamba, promise you. We came at last to a great city, New Orleans. We smashed the chains that tied us on the deck, stole a boat and came up the great river. But the captain followed us. We walked across the land, toward the morning sun, toward home. For 30 days we walked. 10 died, and 10 remain.
Mbo, babo pen la pislashling. Babo pen. Never, kuna manje. Babo.
Yebo.
And we will walk until I've taken my people home as I've promised them, and nothing will stop us. Not the bare feet of our children,
Fulala Manje.
but we'll carry them on our backs. Not the fear of the white man. Oh no, for we'll slip through their fingers like black shadows. Not hunger, not pain, not chains, not guns, not the strange creatures of this strange land. For we're free people, and we'll return to our home and be free.
You won't even be able to keep them alive. Not without help.
And you, of course, will help us. Why should I trust you?
You have no choice. You keep on heading east, you'll come into the cities, where they'll put you in chains again and sell you.
White men, like you.
Almost any white man you see.
But you're different. You want to help us.
Yes. I am different. Just as all men are different from each other. Just as you're different from Africans who sell their own brothers to the slavers. You know as well as I can. Good and bad. Has nothing to do with color.
Why should you help us?
Since you're not likely to accept any other reason, just let us say that we want to help you in exchange for our lives. You need food, medicine, tools to remove those chains. We can get them for you. We have supplies cached near here where we keep our traps.
Mango, woza, mkhululi, msiki intamo, msiki.
Mulalo.
Siki intambo.
what about my son?
I do not trust you. But you're right. I need help. And you will help me. Not because you're different, but this one stays. To make certain that you do not come back with other whites.
How do you know I won't anyway?
Because I've seen your eyes when you look at your son. Because I believe that you value him.
I have your word he won't be harmed?
Not if you bring food, medicine, and tools to cut our chains. And come alone.
No! Mingo, that is from side.
You mean I'm supposed to travel without a weapon?
This is a rungu, a good weapon. And return here by nightfall.
Well, Mitchum?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Captain, this ain't magic. You follow a track, the track stops. Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, what did I hire you for? You're supposed to be an expert tracker.
Deer, puma, bear. They're smart, but they ain't this smart.
Smart? They're ignorant savages.
Begging your pardon, Captain? They may be savages, but they ain't ignorant. They're smart enough to stick to the stream when they catch wind they're being followed.
That blasted Mitchum, I'll have you keel-hauled. You tell me you lost them.
No, we'll just follow the stream and find where they got out. We'll find them. Your sensible savages don't like the water that well.
Sensible savages. A few touches of the lash, we'll see how much sensible they are.
Could be this is them.
Yeah!
See any trucks over there?
Yeah, heading this way.
We found them.
Found somebody. We'll see.
What is it, Mason?
Somebody's coming. Everybody spread out. Keep quiet. Howdy. Hey, I'm sorry I jumped out on you like that. I thought you were somebody else.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you've seen what I'm looking for.
Who is this man, Meacham?
My name's Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone. Say, I heard tell of you all the way down to Louisiana. My name's Jack Meacham. This is Daniel Boone.
Captain Hazel Webb, the good ship Connecticut. My pleasure, Boone.
Glad to know you, Captain. No, you'll excuse me, but I'm kind of in a hurry.
I take it this is your territory. Perhaps you've seen some of my cargo.
Cargo? In the middle of Kentucky?
That's pretty good. This damnable cargo has legs, Boone.
$10,000 worth of African slaves. Prime stock for the market in New Orleans. Escaped my ship. You help me find them, I'll pay you well for it.
Sorry, but it's not in my line.
You generally carry this kind of a weapon, Boone?
You think I owe you some kind of explanation?
No, my boy. Just friendly interest. I figured maybe, if you would run into some kind of trouble, it'd be useful for us to know about it.
I appreciate your concern, but I am in a hurry.
Boone, I'm a hard man, Boone. A good captain. Took me 20 years to get my own ship. I don't intend to lose it now. If I lose that stock, I lose my ship. Now, this weapon you're carrying is definitely African. A rango. Now, where are them slaves?
I told you it's not in my line.
This here's a bill of sale, Boone. For them blacks for property. My property. Now, why don't you?
I'm sorry, I can't help you. I told you I'm in a hurry.
Boone, you know it's against the law to aid fugitive slaves?
We don't have much call for it out here.
It's against the law of your country, even out here. Don't you stand on the laws of your country.
I'm standing right in the middle of my country waiting for you to let me pass. Men are blocking my way, Captain.
My humblest apologies, Mr. Boone. But this weapon you're carrying is undoubtedly African. Fashioned somewhere between here and the Mississippi River by my property. What do you use it for? You're gonna have to answer me, Boone. Where did you get it?
About 5 miles upstream. I found it. Does that answer your question?
Oh, very nicely, and thank you, Mr. Boone. Now, if you'd just be kind enough to lead us there.
I don't know about these others, Meacham, but you look like a man who wouldn't have any trouble finding his way 5 miles upstream without help.
I'm Mr. Meacham's top hand at chasing wild geese. But we're after more important things now, Boone. Shall we stop playing games?
Now, wait a minute, Captain. You hired us to track a passel of slaves, not fool around with Daniel Boone.
We're not going to fool around with the great Boone, Meacham, at all. He's just going to guide us to where the slaves are. Aren't you, Boone? Thanks, Daniel. Well, I'm glad to see you're being reasonable about this, Daniel. You know, I never figured a man of your reputation would stick his neck out for a bunch of them soulless black savages.
It's been proven that they have no souls, of course.
Oh, yes, established scientifically beyond a shadow of a doubt. You should see the way they live over there, Dan. Oh, bloody savages. We bring them here, you know, give them a roof over their heads, some honest work to do, food and drink, and some good Christian learning, and it's the best thing in the world from Daniel. Believe me, the best thing in the world.
Well, it's amazing they don't pay you for the privilege.
Ah,
gun check. Boone, I'll blow you.
All right, get him out. Get him out.
Drop your guns or I'll blow his brains out.
Yes, stand right where you are. You're not gonna kill me, Boone.
You make it mighty tempting, Captain. Now tell your men to put the guns down.
I said stand fast. You're taking orders from me. You chess player, Boone. Because this looks like checkmate to me.
Kill you, Captain, if I have to.
That's no point, Daniel. Don't you see? You need me alive. I need you alive. You kill me, my men will feel free to kill you. And if I kill you, then I don't get what I came after, do I? Huh? So it does look like checkmate, doesn't it, Daniel? Sure. Sure, you're free to leave, Boone. But there ain't nothing's gonna stop me from following you, now is there, huh? Yes. Looks to me like checkmate, doesn't it to you? I spent over 20 years at sea, Boone. Man gets the chance to do a lot of thinking. Thinks about a lot of things. What makes men do some of the things they do? And I've, been thinking about you. What are you, one of them bleeding hearts? Now, you look like a God-fearing man, Boone. I'm sure you must have read the good book. It's all in there. The sons of Ham were born in bondage. They shall live by the sweat of their brows. Comba's supposed to be a slave.
And you're supposed to be a slaver. And you're supposed to traffic in human misery. That the way you read it?
That's the way I read it. Thinking about maybe trying to escape when it gets dark, huh? You better put that thought right out of your head, Boone. Because if we don't get to Comba's camp by nightfall, well, they will just throw a couple of, half hitches and a bowl and a two around you and make you nice and snug till morning, huh?
Thank you, Daniel.
Bonito de la Paz.
Diego.
Pangsan. You hungry?
My pa, he'll be here soon with food. You and your people, you can live here. It's good land. And there's plenty of game if you know where to hunt.
Perhaps, but this is not our home. It's growing late.
He'll be here soon.
I hope so. And I hope he will not be foolish enough to come with other white men.
He gave you his word. He won't go back on his word.
We shall see. Open the discussion. Linda. Yin! Yin! Yin!
Kaba! What is she having in her hand? On the ground!
Huh?
Kaba, if she ain't near those berries, she'll die! Kaba, untie me! I know what to do! I won't run away! Kaba, please, untie me, or she's gonna die! Those berries are deadly poison!
Let you mess.
I need some water!
Pangisa.
Hold her head. Hold her tight. She'll be all right.
Stop it, Cobber! Tony, get him, get the knife out of his hand. Come on, you. Oh, thank you, Boone, for helping me recover my property.
Where are the rest of them? Speak to me, you. Back.
He's dead.
Dead? Of all the impudence. I'll be lucky if I break even on this deal. Where do you think you're going, Boone?
Isn't that what you came for, Webb?
No, not quite, I didn't. Not till we get the rest of them back where they belong. And I'll be after Brooke. No interference from you, Boone, on that case. Get that chain. Put it on Boone here. Sorry, Boone, I don't like to do that. Believe me, I don't. Bad discipline for blacks to see a white man in chains. But I can't risk you running out on me.
You might be making a mistake, Captain. You and your men may slip through, but I saw plenty of Shawnee sign on the trail.
That's a pretty feeble try, Boone.
How about it, Meacham? Did you see any Shawnee sign?
Shawnee signs? You're bluffing, Boone. This is Cherokee country. They ain't no Shawnees this far south.
Not usually. But game is running low in their part of the country. There's Shawnee hunting parties all over this area. How about it? You men know Shawnee sign when you see it?
Maybe they don't, but I do. Now lay off of them, Boone.
Did you hear that, Meacham? You better keep your eyes open.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
That bird.
Huh? A bird? What are you talking about? All right, let's get out of here.
Mitchum?
Indian beads. Could be Shawnee, could be Cherokee.
All right.
Well,
Shawnee.
you can't be for sure.
You said you knew Shawnee sign.
Now, what is it?
He says it's Shawnee.
You believe him?
Yeah, not really. But I figure Boone likes his scalp as well as the next man.
What are you up to, Boone? Come here, Mitchum.
Listen, Meacham, we don't like this.
Shut!
Steady, lads. Now, steady as she goes. Can't you see he's only trying to panic you?
And you're going right along with him. Now, come on, let's get this line moving.
How do you know there ain't no Shawnee out there?
Well, if there is, you'll take care of them. Help me get my stock back where it belongs. That's what you're being paid for, ain't it? Come on, take it.
You ain't paying us all that money, Meacham. Anyway, them slaves are slowing us up. I say let's get out of here.
Nah, let's stick around for a while. You keep your eyes open.
Flat of Adam's ale. One step, then another, and along. Easy, Dick. Easy now, lad.
Did you ever see a Shawnee scalping knife? One swipe and your hair's going right down to your eyebrows.
That's Blarney, Boone. Chop, chop! Come on! Look! Up!
Harambe.
Harambe.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Hear something, Meacham?
No. I didn't hear nothing. Did you?
Yeah, I thought so.
Control, Mitchum, control. I'm as nervous as a mother hen with a flock of new chicks. There's nothing out there.
I ain't sticking around here a minute longer.
Now, you listen to me, you bunch of lily-livered swabs. I'm paying you.
I know what you're paying us for, but I don't know for sure what's out there.
Oh, no, bills. You're shooting at a bunch of shadows. Now, you'll all obey my orders. Also, help me, I'll take the cat o' nine tails to you. That's it. Finish him. Come back here. Come back here, you bills by the skunk. Come back, I tell you! I'll give you double your wages, triple your pay, you dirty rat! Mitchum! Mitchum! All right, Boone.
shoot. But can you reload? What'd you call it, Webb? A checkmate?
What do you want?
Drop those pistols. Hand me the keys.
Harambe.
Harambe.
You all right, son?
I'm fine.
I'm proud of you, boy. How many of them are there?
4.
I prepare my men for battle.
We madoda, ngifuna nihambe niyomlanda khona manje nimbulala abanye mabaye ngapha abanye baya ngapha ngisani ke madoda. Nihambe nimshaye nibabulale bonke.
Stay here.
Where you going?
I don't want the Shawnee to get the captain anymore, and I want him to get you.
If you save him, I will kill him myself.
Pay for this by the great heart.
Kebal mango.
Kamba, no!
Do you want him to leave? I'll let him leave.
You have taught me that all white men are not bad.
Perhaps even he is not all bad. But he no longer concerns me. I'll give him to you.
I think you owe him something.
For what?
For your miserable, money-grubbing life. Kamba, you see this? It says he owns you.
Now look here, Boone, the laws of this
You want to talk to him about his country's laws?
Harambe! Saychisa ngoku le ncwadi. Bikade siqabangele. Yatsha. Sobe siphinde ngoku basibulala abebelungu. Harambe. Nizahamba ke ngoku. Nonke. Hambani. Now I'll take my people home.
You never make it, Kamba. If you continue east toward the morning sun, you'll just be captured again. But there is land beyond Cherokee country. You and your people can make your homes there.
What would we find there?
Good land, game for your hunters.
And this Cherokee, they will welcome us, even if we're different from them.
The Cherokee judge a man by what he does, by what he is.
And we'll live in freedom.
Yes.
You are sure no white man will come and will remain in peace?
I can't promise you that, Combo. No man can. But you'll have as good a chance as anybody else.
Harambe.
Harambe.
Your son will be a great warrior. I will see you again.
We'll see you again.
You're blasted well right, you'll see him again. And by the great horn spoon, I'll see you again, King Comba.
I doubt that, Webb. Without me, you can't even find your way back to Fort Boonesboro. Good luck.
Stay where?
You wasted your time, Boone. I'll find them. I'll get them back.
Go ahead.
Sala.
Sala.
Oh, but Daniel, I could die out here if them heathen redskins don't get me first.
I can't argue about that.
But you can't let that happen, Boone.
What do you think, son?
Well, you saved his life once. Seems a waste to leave him here now.
All right, in that case, get in. All right, Captain. You can start paddling.
Easy! That wagon has to be dead center. Make sure that's securely tied. Corporal, you'll find some more rope behind this skiff over here. Come on. Lively!
There it is, Daniel. Food, medicine, and ammunition. The difference between survival and total annihilation for Fort Courtney.
Well, with any luck at all, we ought to be there in 3 days, Major.
2 days, Daniel. The fort can't possibly hold out more than another 48 hours.
Major? The cargo's ready for loading, sir.
Very good, Lieutenant. Proceed.
Sir, there's one thing more. I'm sure there's been some mistake, but your adjutant just told me that I am to share my command in this mission with some woodsman by the name of Daniel Boone.
We can discuss this later.
Oh, no, Major. Let him go ahead. He may have come up with some first-rate objection to that backwoodsman.
Lieutenant Nolan was only recently transferred here from the east, Daniel. Considering our short notice and all, he was the one officer available who'd had experience with boats.
Sir, from what I've gathered, this being a strictly military operation. You called him Daniel, sir?
Yes. This is your backwoodsman.
Glad to know you, Lieutenant.
No offense personally, Mr. Boone. I'm glad to see that you appreciate the situation.
Oh, I do. I was just wondering if I could be of help, if you'd mind having me along. Not bothering your command, of course.
Well, I see no reason why not, since you put it that way. I'm sure you'll find the trip most interesting.
Well, to tell you the truth, Lieutenant, I've made the trip before. Now, the Major tells me you only have 2 days to get there to prevent the fort from falling.
Yes, Mr. Boone, that's true. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm very pressed for time.
Lieutenant, speed alone is not the answer. I'll show you what I mean. Here we are. Here's the fort. Now, the river narrows about here, with heights commanding the passage about here.
Mr. Boone, I've seen a map of the river before.
I've seen the river, Lieutenant. Now, the point is, if the British have thought to station troops anywhere along this river, and the way they block land routes, it's my guess they have. This is the point they most likely have picked. Right above this suspension bridge.
One degree correction. Fire when ready.
Yes, sir. One degree correction. Fire!
Perfect! Freeze that trajectory and we can't miss.
Yes, sir. If anything comes out that river, it'll be blasted clear out of the water.
I only hope they do use a boat. With the gunpowder they'll be carrying, one shot would do it.
The blast will be heard from here to Fort Courtney.
If not, by good King George.
Daniel Boone, what a doer, what a dream comer, truer was he. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the ripperest, roaringest, fightingest man the frontier ever knew. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone was a doer, what a dream comer, truer was he. Daniel Boone, Daniel Boone.
I'd feel a lot better about this expedition, Daniel, if you took those soldiers with you.
Well, I'm not one to turn down help, Major, but unless they're Pullman, there's just no room on board.
But suppose you do run into a British force somewhere along the way.
Well, I don't suppose I could carry enough soldiers in that situation to do any good anyhow.
I suppose not, but that young lieutenant.
Oh, I think you'll be all right, Major. Just needs a little seasoning, that's all.
Gentlemen, the Army needs 5 men to pull that flatboat upriver. Unload, free ride back downstream with the current, 3 days in all. But I need very experienced polemen, because we've got to get there in a hurry.
What's the rush, Sonny?
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. I'm on the hurry. You in a hurry, Barnes?
I don't see that concerns you.
Nobody pulls nothing on this river unless I say so. So where you're going, why, and how much concerns me plenty.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would think that you men could use all the work you could get.
That's so? I'm still waiting for the answers, Sonny.
With time running out, Lieutenant, I wouldn't think we could afford to be too choosy.
Mr. Boone, I can't afford not to be. 1 man with character is worth 3 with none.
It's amazing you found out so quickly.
It's a matter of training, Mr. Boone. You take that man there, he could prove invaluable. He has leadership qualities, experience, spirit.
It's pretty fair in the muscle, too.
You. You're apparently the one to deal with. I'll need 4 men on the poles and 1 man on the sweep.
In the first place, the name is Stronk. Mr. Stronk.
All right, Mr. Stronk. You'll do for the sweep. And I'll leave it to you to choose the 4 best men in this lot.
Just like that. Where to? How much?
I don't think we should tell him where we're...
Fort Courtney. And $20 a man.
Go soak your head, Lieutenant. We ain't gonna make a trip like that for no 20.
Wait a minute, Strong. Why don't you speak for your... Oh!
Now you make that 30, and we'll think about it.
The lieutenant can't afford $30. He was just about to tell you that. Now, if any of you men are interested in this offer, I suggest you start loading those supplies on the flatboat. We'll be shoving off here shortly.
Mr. Boone.
Wait a minute.
Now, Mr. Strong, you wouldn't want to keep your shipmates from earning a good, honest dollar, would you?
Well, I guess if it's for the Army, it's our patriotic duty. Toby, Parker, Barnes, George, let's go down the docks.
Was there something, Lieutenant?
Yes, Mr. Boone, a matter of authority. From now on, I'll handle these matters alone.
If you prefer.
Can we get this stuff loaded first? Fan out down there. You get that stuff over there.
Here. Very efficient, mon ami. Very good. Now, just one more.
What happened to Barker?
So I go off down the street.
Barnes, tell Barker to get down here on the double, or I'll have to replace him.
Come on.
You, what are you doing here?
That's all right. He's with me.
Oh, he's with you. Off, both of you.
Excuse me, sir. Are you perhaps the hire of a tollman for this boat?
Nobody works here less than I say so. Now, get it.
Wait a minute.
Go away.
Strong.
These two ain't part of my crew.
Mr. Boone, if you please, I'll thank you to leave these matters to me.
All right.
Let's get one thing very clear and straight right now. If anybody is dissatisfied with money or conditions on this expedition, they can leave.
No.
Very well. Finish securing the cargo and get to your polling positions. Strunk, you on the sweep. You and you pull on the port side. You and you on the starboard.
All right, hop to it.
Like I said, a little seasoning.
Mr. Boone.
Thank you.
I assure you, I am quite capable of handling these matters alone.
Some matters you are, Lieutenant.
Is there some question, sir, concerning my command?
Not in my mind, but for the sake of this mission, you'll take Daniel Boone's advice and you'll abide by it. If that means splitting your command, then consider it split, at my orders.
Yes, sir.
Hereafter, you will confine yourself to the operation of the boat, leaving all other concerns to him.
Yes, sir.
And in that connection, your boat appears to be ready.
Yes, sir.
All hands prepare to move out. Let's go forward. Let's go aft. Bring her back by starboard. Push, boys, come on! Pull the midstream. flagpoles, heave!
Oh.
Well, it's easy to see you know your way around boats, Lieutenant.
As the Major ordered, I'll perform my function and you will perform yours. I hope there'll be no difficulties between us.
Is there a reason why there should be? I know a man's first command sometimes can be kind of a strain.
The Major told you?
This is your first? No, I just kind of figured that out.
Pull the midstream, heave!
You know, Lieutenant, one way to look at this might be that it's kind of a big opportunity.
I do. And as long as we keep to our own divisions of responsibility, I won't be held liable for the mistakes of others.
I see what you mean.
Parker and Barnes, Frenchie.
Parker and Barnes? What is a Parker and Barnes, monsieur?
Don't give me that.
Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry.
You clumsy fool, I'll break you in half.
Would you perhaps enjoy a bit of sport, monsieur? This is an excellent weapon. Makes a good game, doesn't it?
A game you want?
Yes.
Marbles, bumblebee peg. It's a boy's stick. It's a man's weapon.
Mr. Strunk, what are you doing? Back on that sweep before we go aground.
You're right.
No, put those knives down.
Sit up.
All right, Legrand. Now show him your specialty.
I'll be delighted to.
Seems you gentlemen don't hear commands too well. With the Lieutenant's permission, I'm sure you all have good hearing for the clink of coins. And if there are any more shenanigans like this, those responsible are going to have their pay docked by half. And if you don't like it, you can always swim back.
Right, now back to your posts. You've cost us valuable time. They're spirited men, Mr. Boone. It would be helpful if you could keep an eye on them. Bit early to be looking for the British, isn't it?
Well, the British control all the territory along the river. One lookout anywhere along the river reporting our presence could mean the end of our mission.
I knew it was a mistake to bring them to.
It was a mistake for you, Strong. You'll be shown for the blowhard that you are.
Listen to the braggart. He can't even buckle his shoes without the help of a sidekick.
You better pay attention to your job, Strong. We run into those logs down there, we'll all end up in the river.
Strong, bring her alongside those logs.
That log was blasted by a cannonball. Must have floated all the way down from Fort Courtney.
Well, you're right about the cannonball, Legrand, but it didn't come from the guns at Fort Courtney. I'd say this cut hadn't been exposed to the water more than 2 hours.
Meaning?
Meaning that there's a cannon upriver from us. It's likely British, more likely commanding the river passage. Look here, Lieutenant. I'll show you what I mean, Lieutenant. We're about here. I'll cut across on foot and scout the suspension bridge. Then I'll hurry as quickly as I can and rejoin you about here.
And if you're not at that point by the time we arrive, you expect me to wait?
That's right, Lieutenant.
Mr. Boone, I can't afford any delays.
We can afford to be blown out of the water by British cannon even less.
Now listen, that part of this mission is my command, and my orders are to proceed as quickly as possible and without interruptions.
I have orders too, Lieutenant, and certainly one of them would be to prevent this from becoming a suicide mission.
But what do you expect to gain? If there is a British cannon waiting for us, what can we do about it? We still have to try to push through. No, Mr. Boone, I'm sorry, I cannot.
Lieutenant, I don't know what, if anything, I can do until I have a look. Now, in the meantime, despite these buckskins, I think you ought to know I hold the rank of Lieutenant Colonel. I'm ordering you to wait at that curve of the river until I get there.
Hold up on the pole.
Carry on, Lieutenant.
All hands, start pulling. And from now on, you'll pick up your strokes. We've got a lot of delays to make up for.
Captain, I want you to double the sentries tonight.
Yes, sir.
And put a 24-hour watch on the bridge. It'll be a bright moon tonight. No chance of any boat getting past us if we're alert.
Yes, sir. Sergeant, double all sentries tonight.
Sir?
Dismiss!
Hold it. This is it.
Toby?
Yes, sir.
Drop the bow anchor.
Rest your poles, men. You can break out some food while you're waiting.
About time. Cherokee. Yeah.
Funny, I never seen you two around town before.
Well, we're just passing through. We come from south of here.
Peculiar place must be. All wear them bracelets around their ankles? About you wear them too?
When I think it's none of your business, I'll let you know.
I won't say I never seen any bracelets like them before. They're usually attached to chains. Of course, chains could be hacked off if need be.
You know something? You do an awful lot of talking for a man that's so outnumbered.
Lieutenant! What's the trouble, Mr. Strunk?
How long are we gonna have to sit here on this rotten scow?
Until I tell you to move it.
All right, Strunk. What are you after?
What do you got? Nothing, probably. Except maybe a price on your head.
Let's get off this thing.
Stand apart! Mr. Strunk, what is going on here?
You got yourself a couple of escaped convicts, and I'm claiming the reward.
Convicts?
Yeah, right down to them ankle chains.
Toby, bring me some rope. You're both under arrest. You'll be confined and turned over to the authorities at Port Courtney.
That would be very unfortunate.
Very, but I have no other choice.
Hey! Thank you, Lieutenant. Now stand back, the both of you.
We are getting off here, mates.
First one that moves gets the charge.
Fair enough. I'll see that you get this one. Now drop that pistol. Drop it. You drop that boat hook, too.
Escaped criminals, Mr. Boone. If I hadn't been so bullheaded.
It's lucky I got back when I did. We're gonna need all hands.
You mean you intend to allow these two to continue on our expedition?
Lieutenant, we don't have any choice. I'm gonna need their help.
Their help?
I found the British, a whole passel of them camped out above that suspension bridge and the cannon. Grab 2 shovels, about 30 feet of that line, and a keg of powder. You 2 are going with me.
Good riddance.
These men are escaped convicts, Mr. Boone. Dangerous men. They'll try to kill you and escape the first chance they get.
Yeah, I expect they will, but I'll just have to see that they don't get the chance. Why don't you swap with me? Your pistol will be handier for climbing.
You have a plan?
Sort of. This will leave you with only 2 pole men and Strunk, which means you'll be able to travel about half speed. I reckon you can get to the bridge about dawn. That ought to give me enough time to fix that cannon so it won't blow you out of the water when you try to run past.
Monsieur Boone, we are going where?
We're going to pay the Redcoats a visit.
That's dangerous.
I reckon it'll hold your interest.
You cannot force us to go.
That's right. I can chain you to the wagon. But if you come with me, you figure you'll have a chance to escape, so I reckon you'll come.
Monsieur Boone, I am going to regret killing you.
Your apology is appreciated. Now let's get started.
Very well.
Remember, if you come inside the bridge before dawn, hang back till the sun comes up. Then come by as fast as you can and don't stop for anything, no matter what. I can count on you, can't I?
No matter what, Mr. Boone.
My friends call me Daniel.
Mine call me Bo. On the bow, up anchor.
That's the way we're going to get there.
Then we just blow it up with your powder, is that it?
Now we'll just bury that keg in the edge of the cliffside under the cannon, light it with a fuse, or do you have a better idea?
Huh? What I do know is we ain't never gonna get there. All you have to do is look.
Well, that's where our friend Legrand comes in.
Me?
You see that line? You see that tree on the ledge up there?
Yes, I see it.
Well, how many shots is it going to take you to throw this boat hook over that limb?
I know nothing about throwing boat hooks.
Well, I thought you said you were a master of all weapons.
I am, but this is not a weapon.
Well, I figured you must have thought so the way you've been waving it around. Or did Strunk have you all figured out just to braggart?
You think I'm a child, huh? To be maneuvered by such obvious tactics. Give that to me. I'll show you.
It was fair?
Fair?
All right, Malloy, you're first. Start climbing.
I can tell you right now, nothing's gonna come of it.
I can tell you one thing's going to come of it. Before the night's over, you're going to be a pretty fair mountain climber.
First chance I get, he's dead.
You better be quick or I'll get him first.
We can argue about that later. Climb. Here, make the barrel fast. You're next.
Well, here we go.
Why don't you fire? Who cares about waking up the redcoats? Oh, it's a pity, isn't it? A pistol that cannot be used. Your gunpowder tossed to the winds and your time ticking away.
It is that. I guess we better forget about trying to climb that cliff. Find a way to work our way past those sentries that have been posted.
Without weapons and without powder, huh?
Well, we just have to use some of their powder. I reckon they got plenty to spare.
Well, you'll have to figure it out without me, since you cannot use the gun anyway.
I can fire the gun all right. If I don't get your help, it won't matter whether I wake up the redcoats or not.
You know something, Boone? I'm beginning to admire you. You have a lot of spirit.
Well, you have quite a bit of spirit yourself. Let's head up that slope.
This is as far as we go. Toby, drop that anchor.
What are we waiting for?
Dawn, as Mr. Boone instructed.
And we go poling past that cannon in broad daylight?
That's right, Mr. Strunk.
Not with me on board.
With everybody on board, Mr. Strunk.
That's what you think.
We're going to get shot for nothing. We haven't a chance of getting that cannon.
See? Shots are coming from the garrison, all right, but they're not shooting at us. Let's keep going.
What's the meaning of this? Who's firing?
Caught him in the brush, sir. Keep your hands up.
Serve you right if you had hit me, you blundering oafs. Man trying to do you a favor.
Mind your speech, sir, and state your business. Or favor, as you call it.
Well, fact is, it's a bit of both. Business for me, favor for you. But I'll do my talking to your officer in charge.
You are talking to him.
Which I could do a lot better, not being treated like some low-down prisoner. Merci. Now, just what is it worth to you to find out something new about them supplies that are heading for Fort Courtney?
Nothing. I'm ready to blast anything that comes up that river.
Well, sure you are. Of course you are, but it'd be nice for you to know just when they're coming and just how they plan to get by you in spite of your cannon.
I don't know what your information is worth, if anything, until I hear it.
And you won't hear it until we've settled on a price. I figure that, 100 pounds in your currency, that'd be a fair price. Well, while you're making up your mind, they'll come in here and knock your cannon out.
How? How do I know you're not lying?
Because I can prove it just as soon as we agreed on a price.
Very well. You'll get your money.
Good. Now, if you'll just take a look over the side, you'll see the powder that was meant to topple your cannon into the river.
Looks like a keg of powder, all right, sir. Splintered, but nothing else.
All right. How many men? And where are they now?
Well, there was 2 of them last time I saw them. But if the man in charge has his way, they'll disable your cannon before they bring the flatboat with supplies into range.
Flatboat, yes. I'd anticipated something of that sort. You'll get your money when that boat is destroyed. You men, guard the approaches to this cannon and shoot anything that moves.
Either we move out right now or I'm going to take me a swim.
Strunk, we move in no direction till sunup. You take one step for that side and I'll blow your brains out.
The way you handle that seems more like a gun for Boone than for you.
Mr. Strunk, once I pull this trigger, I doubt if you could tell the difference.
weapon for the occasion.
Captain, I want the cannon loaded and ready for firing. If they're coming at all, they should be here presently.
Yes, sir. Break out the powder.
That's it. That's the cave.
That's right. Now we know where the powder is. How can we get there?
What we need's another uniform.
If this is some kind of trick, sir, all you'll get is a bullet.
What would happen if we set off all this powder?
A shallow cave like this, the blast would level everything on the outside for quite a distance.
That cannon is lined up directly in the mouth of the cave.
Yes, but there is first the matter of setting off the explosion without including ourselves in the blast.
Me boy.
Patience, Colonel, patience. She's got a stripe-happy West Pointer for a captain. He'll get her here if he has to push her.
Isn't that thing loaded yet?
Loaded and ready, sir. Captain! The boat! It's coming! To your post! To your post, men!
She's here. Loaded to the ears. Make ready for firing.
No one would show up on time.
Looks like you're the man. He trusts you. So belt him. Get that gun.
I don't want to have anything to do with this.
You will if you don't want your head split in about 30 yards.
He's just a boy. He's just a lad.
He ain't worth 3 of us. As if you're still around to be counted now.
Hey, look! It's the British cannon.
Stand by. She's almost in position. She'll be here any minute.
The cannon is pointed right at us.
That doesn't mean it'll fire. Keep pulling, Toby. Get on with your work, Toby.
Strong. Move.
Captain! Quickly, they're almost in position. Ready? Stand by.
Colonel! They're here!
No, you fools! Back to your cannon, Nate! Back to your post! The cannon, you idiots!
Look at the cannon!
Rally, men! Rally! Back to your posts! The cannon! There's a cannon! Never mind the small arms! Hey! Now let's get the pole! Come on, I'll show you how to pull this thing! Fire the cannon! Cannoneer, raise your torch! Get to the cannon!
Ahoy!
Hold it! It's Boone! That was a great job to get on the cannon!
Good to see you, Bo. The boys work out all right?
I never served with a finer bunch, Daniel, never!
Well, you made out better than I did.
Why? What happened?
Well, I kind of hate to tell you. Malloy caught me off guard. Turned British informer.
And Legrand?
Legrand? Well, I guess I lost him in the confusion. The important thing, Bo, is we're going to get those supplies to Fort Courtney on time, right?
Right, Daniel.
Hey! Ho!
Bon voyage, gentlemen.
running low.
Ma! Your mother's valuables. Quickly. Almost $100. Your mother put it up for you. Cal, she was a thrifty woman. Mine, you'd be the same.
Don't talk, Pa. I'll hold them off.
Too many of them. Now, you listen to me, son. A man that won't face fact when he's got to ain't worth his salt. Now, use the tunnel. Take the Spanish horse and make for Boone's Burrow and get to Daniel Boone. Your mother had kin there, Baltimore. And Daniel will help you locate them.
I'm not going to leave you, Pa.
That horse, that's all I've got to give you. I think his lameness can be fixed. And he may be of some value sometime. Take good care of him, son. And maybe someday he'll take care of you. Son, we've had our times together. Now get out of here while you still have a chance. Get going. Come on, boy. Get going. Cal. Take care, son.
I'll come back with help as quick as I can, Pa.
Daniel Boone, what a doer, what a dream comer truer was he. From the coonskin cap on the top of old Dan to the heel of his rawhide shoe, the rippenest, roaringest, fightingest man the frontier ever knew. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, with an eye like an eagle and as tall as a mountain was he. Oh, Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man, and he fought for America to make all Americans free. Daniel Boone was a doer, what a dream comer truer was he. Daniel Boone, Daniel Boone.
Mr. Boone! Mr. Boone!
What's wrong, son?
It's Pa, Mr. Boone. Shawnee jumped us right after daylight.
Shawnee?
Oh, yeah, about 5 or 6 of them. Pa got some before he was hit, but he's hit awful bad, Mr. Boone. I'd have gotten here quicker, but Gideon's still pretty lame.
Do you want me to go to the fort for help?
There's no time for that, Becky.
But, Dan!
It's all right. It's likely just some renegades looking for what they can steal.
Dan Calvin's just a boy. You don't know what you might find.
Caleb Trevor's his father, Becky. There's something a man has to do, even a young one. He'd never forgive himself if he didn't go back. Chavez will take care of his horse. Come on, son.
Yes, sir.
Stay here, Cal. They didn't find him, son. He made it to your tunnel somehow.
He's dead? It was all Gideon and I had, Mr. Boone. We were going to do so many things together. I shouldn't have left him.
Cal.
Pa said Gideon would be faster than any of them once we got his limp cured.
And that's a chore you can finish, isn't it?
Won't be the same now.
No. That's the way your pa would want it.
I want to see him.
Believe me, Cal, I know what's best. Something to remember, Cal. Nothing never ends. It's always the beginning of something else. Why don't you go on down to the creek and wash up, get your wind back? I'll be along directly.
Mr. Boone. He always set store by the shade of that big old tree over there.
Can't think of a likelier place, son.
Those letters.
Well, I'm almost done.
Think you'll be able to locate Calvin's folks?
Caleb Trevor didn't leave much to go on. I doubt if he heard much from his wife's people after she died. And they may be a little difficult to locate after all this time.
I'm worried about that boy, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, if you say so, we can keep him here with us.
We could. And we will, if it comes to that. But he needs his own kin, his own blood. He needs to belong. There's no way we can give him that.
Just concerned about him, that's all.
You know, if I'd give you leave, you'd mother the whole world, Becky Boone. Now, don't worry about Calvin. He'll make his own way. And that's best.
Gideon, come on, you gotta try. You gotta put your weight on it. You're favoring it too much, boy. Now, come on. Come on.
Pa always says animals know what's best for them.
Please, Gideon, you gotta get better.
Cal? That's the finest looking horse we've seen in these parts.
Well, he'll be the fastest, too, in the whole country once that leg of his mends.
Well, I reckon he would be if all four legs were sound.
They will be. Pa said they'd get well.
Did he, Cal?
Well, he said he thought the lameness could be fixed.
How long ago was it those drovers left him with you?
Almost 14 months, but he was getting better.
And he was lame when they left him?
Yes, sir. But it was that ride over here. I rode him as hard as I could. It sure didn't do that leg any good.
Well, he's got a bowed tendon, Cal. After 14 months with no real improvement, it's doubtful if he can be cured. The drovers knew that. And right now, that tendon's mighty inflamed.
But Pa said that... Wait, isn't there somebody who could get him well? I've got $100. I'd be...
And that $100 is for your schooling. I couldn't let you do that. I don't mean there's no hope. We can try, and we will. Right now, he's got a fever in that leg. And that's the first thing we've got to take care of. Cal, what do you reckon would draw that heat out of that leg?
Do you think his leg can be fixed, Pa?
Well, we can try, Israel. Cal's got all of his hopes wrapped up in this horse.
Anything I can do to help?
Yes. Yes, you can. You can go ask your ma for some rags, and then we'll get some mud and some herbs, and we'll make poultice.
Yes, Pa.
I've got to tell you, Cal, the chances are pretty slim. I think you ought to face that now.
Yes, sir. What'll happen to him, Mr. Boone, if he can't be cured? I mean, will we have to do what they do to horses when they break a leg?
There's no point in worrying about that now. Just pat that on the sore part, Cal.
Yes, sir.
It'll strengthen the tendon. It's strong. It'll burn for a bit.
Burn?
It's all right. It's got to be done. It's going to need a little exercise to keep him stiffening up. A little more each day until he gets the strength back in that leg.
Yes, sir. Well, you want first, Israel?
We're gonna make him the fastest horse in Kentucky, the Virginia, and the Carolinas, too.
Well, like your pa says, we're sure gonna try.
Good, Pa.
Oh, boy. Good. Inflammation's gone down. You can start riding him a little in a few days. Give him his rub down.
Yes, sir. Come on, get in. Oh, get in.
Sure seems like he wants to go. Think we can let him out a little bit more?
No, not until your pa's really sure that leg is healed. Now, come on, it's my turn.
Looks like you got him warmed up enough. Let's take a look. See if all that work paid off. What do you think, Cal?
Looks good.
Yeah.
How is it?
Sound as a dollar.
You sure?
See what he'll do.
I'll give you a mark, Cal.
All set, Gideon?
Come on, Cal! Come on! Come on, Gideon! Come on, go! Go, Gideon! Come on!
Atta boy, Gideon. Come on, come on.
You know, Dan, another time in another place, you might have been a real sport.
Yeah, might at that. quite a bit of horse for that boy.
Calvin's quite a boy. And you did a proper job on that animal's leg.
Yeah, if it holds up, you can't tell about one of those things until you put it to the test.
Oh, I almost forgot. Cincinnatus gave me this as I was leaving the fort. Came in on a trader's wagon.
Come on, Cal. Come on, Gideon, come on. Come on, Cal. Try it out, come on.
Cal! Israel! Cal!
Dan, are you sure Calvin will be all right?
Becky, I won't leave him in Williamsburg until I'm sure he's in the right place.
Well, I want to thank you for everything, Mrs. Boone. I'll never forget it here.
You're always welcome to come back, Cal.
Thank you.
Maybe your aunt and uncle let you come back for a visit before winter.
That'd hardly be fair, Israel. They have quite a bit of getting acquainted to do.
Spring, then?
Well, I'll sure try.
Where's your money, Calvin?
Oh, I have it right here.
And you make sure it stays right there.
Yes, ma'am. Well, so long, Israel.
You watch out after the place, son.
Okay, Pa.
Bye, Becky.
Bye, Dan.
Bye.
Bye.
We may be here 2 or 3 days, Cal. Long enough to find somebody fit for you to travel the rest of the way with. How would it strike you to sleep in a real bed tonight?
It'd strike me fine. And, no fault to your camp doing, Mr. Boone, but a kitchen cooked meal go pretty good right now.
I think we passed a stable back there. Why don't you see to Gideon and I'll go find the landlord?
Right? Pardon me, sir. I was wondering if I could stable my horse here.
I'm not the proprietor.
Oh, is this gentleman over here the proprietor?
No, he is not. He works for me.
Is there a racetrack around here?
Look, boy, we're busy here. Why don't you run along?
Mr. Landers.
Well,
You interested in racing your horse, boy?
From the looks of the animal, I'd guess the answer was yes. Well, yeah, tell me, boy, have you ever raced your horse?
I've never even seen a real race, not like that one, with the jockeys and fancy duds and all.
Oh, it's the spectacle of a lifetime, the sport of kings, you know. And those fancy duds, as you call them, are racing silks. Every stable has its own colors these days for pride and identification.
Of course, it takes money, you know. Entry fees and all.
Oh, well, all I've got's $100, but I'm sure that Gideon could beat anything.
Whipper, show the lad our colors, eh? Whipper, there's my jockey. And my name is Landers, Jeremiah Killingsworth Landers.
How do you do, sir? My name's Calvin Trevor.
The pleasure is mine, young man. And where are you from, that you've never shared a sportsman's finest hour?
Boonesboro, sir. Boonesboro, Kentucky.
Daniel Boone settlement, huh? Well, that explains your ignorance of the finer things of life.
Let's just see how that cap fits. How's that?
Right, smart. Yes, sir. Come here, Whipper. Look at the lad. He makes a fine-looking jockey, eh? I envy you, boy, what you've got to look forward to.
Gideon, eh? Belong to your pa?
No, my pa's dead, sir. Gideon's just about all the family I got left.
I'm sorry to hear that, my boy. Splendid animal. Splendid. But if you don't mind my saying so, a pretty poor way to keep him.
Oh, well, we just came off the Wilderness Road. You should see him when he's all brushed up good.
He's bred to run all right.
I'd sure like to see him let out once.
Mr. Landers, how much is that entry fee?
Now, you don't want to waste your money on a gamble like that, my boy. He's a fine-looking horse, sure, but it takes more than looks to win a purse, you know. Yes, I'll never forget my first purse. Your heart jumps right up here. The wind is like music in your ears, and the shouts of the crowd are all for you. You hear the ladies calling out your name, and then that moment of victory. And a fine fat purse to line your pocket. It's a mighty thrill, boy. A mighty thrill.
Looks as if he'd been lamed up pretty bad for a spell.
Oh, that's too bad. A fine horse otherwise.
Oh, but he's all mended up first rate now. He can run as good as ever.
Against a champion? Like Lady's Choice there?
Oh, no, it wouldn't be fair. Not with a game leg like that.
Oh, no, I'm afraid it wouldn't be fair at all. Pity, though. An untrained horse like that would fetch long odds. What would you say he'd bring, Whipper?
Oh, against Lady's Choice, I reckon about $5 for every one wagered.
5 to 1? Well, I suppose he
Mr.
would.
Landers, you mean if I wagered $100, I'd get $500 back?
If Gideon won.
Oh, but Gideon can beat any horse.
Hardly, son, with a handicap like that. I'm sorry, but it's my duty to tell you, as a man of honor.
Oh, but please, Mr. Landers, I know that he can.
Well, now I must say I admire your spirit and your confidence. If you're that determined, I hardly have any choice, do I? Whipper, give the Spanish barb of young Master Trevor's a rub down at an extra bait of grain. Calvin, you step this way, and we'll just attend to the details.
But, Mr. Boone, my pa said that Gideon would take care of me.
He wouldn't want you to get it that way.
But, Mr. Boone, don't you realize...
And I'm sure he wouldn't want you to risk all the money you have in the world.
But Gideon won't lose.
Cal, you've never even seen Lander's horse race, and chances are you've never seen a horse race. And yet you're willing to put yourself up against a man whose business is horse racing.
Please, Mr. Boone, I don't think I've been cheated. I was the one who won the race.
I'm sure he made it seem that.
But I know that Gideon will win.
Excuse me, sir. This is a private club for gentlemen only.
Oh? Well, do you have a gentleman by the name of Jeremiah Landers here?
Mr. Landers? Who shall I say wants to see Mr. Landers?
There he is. Mr. Landers?
Well, friends of mine, O'Connell, what can I do for you, young man?
Mr. Daniel Boone, Mr. Landers.
The famous frontiersman, Mr. Boone. It is a pleasure.
Well, that remains to be seen. You are the gentleman that enticed this boy into wagering every penny he has, aren't you?
Mr. Boone, I beg your pardon, but those are harsh words.
Just plain talk, Mr. Landers.
Did Calvin tell you I enticed him?
No, but as a matter of fact.
And since you weren't present, you're making a total assumption. The wager was made in good faith, Mr. Boone, on both sides. At the young man's insistence, I was scrupulous about that.
Oh, I'm sure you were, Mr. Landers. I know your kind. You dangle the bait in front of a fish, and when he bites, it's his idea.
I resent your tone and your implications, Boone.
I don't blame you. Now, are you going to return this boy's money, or are you?
You mind your manners, mister.
Boone, I fail to see how any of this concerns you.
Daniel Boone, what are you doing in Williamsburg?
Squire Breen.
What a pleasant surprise. The Turf Club is honored.
Calvin Trevor, Squire Breen, an old friend.
How do you do, sir?
Pleased to know you, son. Is there some problem, Daniel?
Well, there won't be if this gentleman will return the money he took from this boy.
Took, Daniel?
Now, he called it a wager.
Squire, I protest this indignity, and on club premises.
Gentlemen, there is no need for public display. Will you follow me, please? Would you excuse us, please? We have a private matter to discuss. Certainly. Thank you. Would you close the door, please?
Squire Breen, I am not accustomed to this sort of treatment. I realize this man is a friend of yours, but frankly, his inferences and his accusations cannot go unchallenged. I demand an explanation.
All right, Mr. Landers. Suppose you present your case.
Well, it's very simple, Squire. The lad here has a horse he fancies. He importuned me at the stables, and taken by him and by his horse, I foolishly, it seems, agreed to a match race.
With a $100 bet, a professional jockey and one of the fastest horses in Williamsburg.
At 5 to 1 of my own money, Boone, show me anything wrong in that.
If Mr. Landers is guilty of anything dishonest or dishonorable, the Turf Committee is empowered to permanently bar him and his horses from every racetrack in the country. He will never race again. You do own the horse, son?
Yes, sir.
You understand the wager with Mr. Landers? You made it willingly?
Yes, sir. You see, some kinfolk near Baltimore offered to take me in. And, well, I reckon they're on kind of hard times. Leastways, they couldn't come and fetch me after my pa died.
Yes, go on.
Well, I had this $100, and it didn't seem like much for anybody with an extra mouth to feed. But $600 now, that seemed more like a fair amount. Maybe get me some schooling, too.
You see, Squire, Calvin has never ridden in a race before. His horse is untrained. That horse and the $100 is everything this boy has in the world.
He did make the wager, Daniel, and he is a free agent. You understood the risk?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, we all realize you're inexperienced, son, and we don't want you to feel that you're being intimidated. That is, we don't want you to think that you will be made to accept the wager with Mr. Landers if you feel that he has in any way been unfair to you. Now, if you do, now is the time to speak up.
I reckon you'll hold it against me if I say I want to go ahead.
Oh, son, as long as you know the facts, it's your decision.
I want to race, sir.
Spoken like a sportsman. All right, then, it's settled. I understand your concern for your young friend, Daniel, but Mr. Landers has some right in the matter, too, and some lessons are best learned early in life. However, I believe it is customary for an impartial referee to hold the stakes in a wager of this sort. You do intend to cover, do you not, Mr. Landers?
Indeed I do, Squire. And at 5 to 1.
Just a minute, Squire. As long as we have to have this race, it seems to me that odds of 5 to 1 against an inexperienced rider and an untrained horse are rather unfair.
Valid point, Mr. Boone. I think 8 to 1 would be proper in the circumstances. Don't you agree, Mr. Landers? The race will be run on the meadow on my property. Any objections, Mr. Landers?
Not from me, sir.
Will 9 o'clock in the morning be acceptable to both parties?
Suits me fine.
Yes, sir.
Then it is settled.
Grateful for your interest, Squire. Looks like he's ready to go.
Sure hope I am.
How do you think he's going to take to this racing saddle?
He probably won't like it right off, but he'll get used to it.
How are you going to take to it?
Well, grip harder with my knees.
Cal, I kind of bore down on you this morning, but don't try to remember everything I told you.
Oh, I'll remember. I'll stay low over Gideon's neck so the wind won't slow us down, and I'll hold him in at the start of the race.
Right, it's dangerous to get too far behind, but you have to have something left for a finish. And Cal, stay away from Lander's jockey. Don't let him crowd you. If he's anything like his boss, he'll have a few tricks up his sleeve. I'm just telling you so you'll be prepared and he won't surprise you.
Good morning, Daniel. You two ready for the big race?
Ready as we're going to ever be.
Here, Calvin, something to boost your morale. I'd be proud to have you wear the green silks for your first race. Better get them on right now. It's almost time for the race to start.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
I'll take Gideon out in a minute.
You want me to give that kid a real dusting?
I don't care how you ride this one, Whipper, as long as you win. I can't wait to see the look on that big backwoodsman's face when the bar's foreleg gives way. Yes, get in front and let the boy eat a little dust. Go good.
I wasn't too sure Gideon recognized me in this outfit.
You look fine, boy. Come on, I'll give you a leg up.
Gentlemen, your attention, please. It is now time to race. The course for the race will be this straightaway meadow track. You will start at the pole at this end of the meadow. Race between these poles, around the pole at the other end of the meadow, back up the track with a final turn around the starting pole to the finish line here. The signal for the race to begin will be a shot from this pistol. Are there any questions, gentlemen?
No, sir.
Take your horses to the starting line.
Good luck, Cal.
Keep that whip to yourself, will you? Gideon's never been touched. It's about time he learned a few things, kid. It's about time you learned a few things, too.
Riders ready? Good teacher, Daniel. That boy can ride. Now it's up to the horse. Ride him, boy, ride him.
Come on, Carol. Come on, Cal. You won, Cal. You won, boy. You won, Squire.
You know what that horse would be worth on any track in Virginia, Daniel? $1,000, as he is, without any training.
Well, I reckon he's worth a lot more than that to Cal about now.
He did it, Mr. Boone. He did it easy.
Oh. The two of you did, Cal.
Splendid ride, son. Splendid.
Mr. Landis.
Gentlemen, let me have your attention, please. I have an important announcement to make. My associate, Mr. Slade, here, has just brought me proof of something he suspected when he first saw the winning animal in this race. I have been betting against my own horse.
What do you mean, Landers?
I mean the Spanish Barb actually belongs to me. Under the circumstances, I declare this race a no contest, and I demand that all the wagers be returned at once.
That's what he's been up to all along. He's been after Gideon right from the start.
This is highly irregular, Landers.
But, Squire, I have the proof right here.
Whatever that is, you cannot declare no contest on your own. That's a matter for the Turf Club Committee.
Yes, Squire, but let them get at it quickly, please. The horse really belongs to me.
Certainly appreciate the time, Squire. This may not be as simple as it seems on the surface.
That's exactly why we organized the club, Daniel. We volunteer our time to settle any disputes as fairly and amicably as possible.
You can't ask for more than that.
Well, gentlemen, I'm happy to say I think this will not take all day. Here is the bill of sale. And I have all the other documents with me.
Gentlemen, I have a bill of sale for a yearling Spanish Barb that was bought in at auction in New Orleans.
Description and date match.
And here is the entry in the diary I make my men keep when they're away on business for me. It clearly states the same horse pulled up lame and was left with a man named Caleb Trevor near the settlement at Boonesboro.
There's no question but what it's the same horse.
Thank you. Now that's settled, we'll take possession of the horse.
Hold on a minute, Landers. Is that the decision of the committee?
I'm afraid so, Mr. Boone.
I'll get the horse.
Why don't we send somebody with him? He and that boy could sneak that horse of mine so far away I'd never see him again.
Contrary to your opinion, Daniel Boone is hardly a thief, Mr. Landers.
Well, Squire, we'll see. But if it comes to that, I'll not hesitate to ask the constable to issue a warrant for their arrest.
I'm afraid you're ahead of yourself, Mr. Landers. Our only concern here is the good name of racing in this community. Whatever legal steps you take is your own affair, Mr. Landers. However, as usual, what you do will be judged by this committee as a measure of your fitness to be an acceptable member of this organization.
I knew you'd outrun that horse, Gideon. Pa was right. And now that I want to take you away from me. It's not fair. You're my horse. You belong to me. You know, we don't have to race anymore. We don't need racing or towns or any of this. You and me, Gideon, we can make out together. Nobody will be able to stop us. We'll light out of here so fast I'll never know the difference.
I never figured you'd run from trouble.
I'm not going to let them have Gideon.
Cal, you were called upon to become a man real early in life. You've done a real good job up to now.
I don't care what that Mr. Landers says. Gideon doesn't belong to him. When those drovers left him with Pa and me, they gave up claim to him. And now that he's sound again, it's just not fair.
Maybe not. All of what you say is true, Cal. But Landers has a legal claim on that horse. Cal, we've all got to respect and abide by rules, whether we personally like them or not. Otherwise, we're outside the law. And when you're outside the law, you can't expect its protection. So if you take Gideon, the law will be obliged to come after you.
Mr. Boone, I just can't give him up. My pa said for me to hold on to him.
I knew your pa, Cal. I'm sure he said a lot of things that might help at a time like this. I reckon that's it. I'm sorry you feel that way, Cal.
Mr. Boone? My pa said that a man who couldn't face up to facts when he had to wasn't worth his salt.
Mr. Landers? They're coming. Boone and the boy.
I'm ready to abide by the committee's decision, Mr. Breen.
All right, son.
Whipper?
Take care of the barb.
Goodbye, Gideon.
Well, now that that's settled, gentlemen, I'd like to buy you all a drink.
There's one thing that's not settled yet, Mr. Landers. The wager.
That's ridiculous. It was a no contest.
Well, now, the way I see it, it was a wager that one horse would beat another. Ownership has got nothing to do with it.
Gentlemen, the decision of the committee is unanimous. In the interest of sportsmanship and fair play, we hold that the race today was a valid contest. And the wagers staked shall now be the property of Master Calvin Trevor.
Squire Breen.
You still got the horse at a bargain, Mr. Landers. Of course, if you would be interested in selling...
Just 1 minute, Squire. There's still a small matter of paying this boy for taking care of his horse these past 14 months.
A valid point, Mr. Landers.
All right. At 85 cents a week, $50 ought to take care of it.
That may be the going rate in Williamsburg, but it's different in Kentucky.
Just a minute. How much?
Well, you've got to remember, Mr. Landers, that Kentucky has the finest grass in the country for horses. And then there was a lot of doctrine, medicine, special care, training.
How much?
And you can't forget that this boy brought your horse cross country. There's got to be a transportation
How
charge.
much?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring, but say $20 a week, board and care.
$20 a week?
And $100 for transportation.
$100.
Then there's medicine and indoctrine. I think $1,500 might be acceptable to Mr. Trevor. Would that be all right, Cal?
Are you going to stand there and sanction this highway robbery?
Well, your drovers never made an agreement with Mr. Trevor, I understand. Therefore, it seems perfectly proper for Mr. Trevor to present his bill for services rendered.
For $1,500? What? It's more than the horse is worth.
There might be a way of settling this, Mr. Landers. If you were to give Cal here a bill of sale to that horse, he might call the whole thing square.
Sounds like a sensible solution. That is, if it is acceptable to Mr. Trevor.
Boy, it sure is.
If you ever decide to take up horse trading as a profession, Daniel.
Oh, no, Squire. I know better than to consider myself an expert just because I came out all right the first time.
I think the young man got your point, Daniel.
Yes, sir.
You can't expect Gideon to win every race.
Oh, but Gideon can beat any... Yes, sir, I realize.
Now then, do you suppose that your friend Gideon would like to spend the night in my stable?
Say, that'd be fine.
Well, I'd be honored to have the two of you spend the night with me, too. We could talk about getting Calvin to Baltimore over supper. I might even take him over myself.
Well, now, Squire, you wouldn't have in mind Gideon taking on some of those high steppers in the city, would you?
I might. I just might.
Come on.